Sukumara Kurup, who has become hardwired on the psyche of every Malayala over the years, is known for the infamous Chako murder. Kurup, who was 38 then, has been absconding, leaving the police on tenterhooks for over 30 years. Sukumara Kurup allegedly committed the crime to fake his own death and claim an insurance amount 8 lakh rupees by killing Chako, who bore a resemblance with him. How Sukumara Kurup committed and get away with the crime, let's find out in this video. Sukumara Kurup, the earlier name was Gopalakrishnan, had a short career as an officer in the Air Force, before changing his name and becoming an executive with a marine petroleum company in Abu Dhabi. Kurup hatched the conspiracy inspired by a crime of embezzlement that took place in Germany in the 1980s. Investigation officials involved in the case maintain that it was a crime motivated by absolute greed and a desire to live an extravagant life. After completing his pre-degree course, he joined the Indian Air Force as an airman. But it seemed the work didn't interest him, as he failed to return to his unit after a long leave at home and was thus branded a deserter. By bribing a head constable in the special branch of the police, he forged a report stating Gopal Krishna Kurup, the airman, had died and sent it to the Indian Air Force to close the deserter inquiry. He also bid goodbye to that name when he applied for a passport in order to migrate to the Gulf and took on a new name, Sukumara Pillai. Kurup was 38 years old when he committed the crime. He scripted the crime along with his brother Bhaskar Pillai and driver Ponnappan. Investigations revealed that before murdering Chako, Kurup and his aides went looking for a dead body that matched his physical traits from a cemetery. However, since they were unable to find a body matching his physical characteristics, they started looking for people who resembled Kurup. On January 21, 1984, Kurup and his aides found a man that looked like him near Hari Theatre in Karabata. They offered him a lift in their vehicle and later offered him a spiked drink. Police said that the unfortunate victim was identified as Chako. After Chako lost his consciousness, Pillai allegedly strangled him and took him to his residence. At Pillai's residence, the trio undressed Chako and burnt his face to distort his identity. His body was later taken to the field and placed in the driver's seat of the ambassador car that was set ablaze by the accused. Preliminary investigations led the police to believe that the man was Sukumara Kurup. However, the facade didn't last for long. A post-mortem on the body revealed that the person was not Kurup. Besides, there was no trace of charcoal in his respiratory system despite the cause of death supposedly being the fire. The search for the fugitive has made the police teams to travel across the country. In June 1998, after receiving clue about Kurup's whereabouts in Mumbai, a police team raided the place. However, they had to return empty-handed. Similarly, 2 raids were conducted in 2001 and 2006 in Gujarat and Kerala, respectively, after receiving a tip-off about Kurup, but it again proved to be a failed attempt. He did get away with murder but lived as a vagabond, always in fear of the law and people catching up on his fake identity.